Hey, what's up? It's Tati back with another review of AEW Collision. We had so much love for Owen Hart tonight. So, in honor of Owen, I am wearing pink. Don't get used to it. It doesn't happen often. Now, we are on week 4. It was a really great episode. I love how they start the show off with these little promos to get you sucked into the show. Makes it more interesting when they start off with this right off the bat. Now, when it comes to the Collision theme song, it's going to take a while for me to get into. But other than that, I absolutely love how it feels. It just feels a little bit different from Dynamite when you first come into the show. Now, we do start off with CM Punk coming out, and he's letting everyone know that this is not about him. This is not about Samoa Joe. This is about Owen Hart. And obviously, everyone is marking out about Owen Hart. We get Owen Hart chants and everything. So it was really great that it's not just about these matches, but we also get a chance to, mention Owen and do something to honor him. So what I think is this year, it feels a little bit better than last year's tournament. I don't know, something was lacking about it, but this second time around, I really loved the feel going into it. I do appreciate the matches and a little bit more effort that they're putting into the tournament this year. So it was a great way to open the show with CM Punk. But our first match of the night is Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Oh my gosh. So Hobbs, he comes out and he have a singlet that is damn near almost just like Owen Hart's singlet that he used to wear. And I thought, oh my God, that is so cute. And then as he takes a couple of steps forward towards the camera, then I see QTV coming out and I'm just like, oh my God, it just ruined the whole moment. I was really hoping that they wouldn't be ringside because honestly, Hobbs don't need them. So right after that, we also have Ricky Starks who come out and he's rocking black and yellow. Now, everyone remembers Owen for wearing the signature pink and black, but he also for a while wore black and yellow as well too. So that was another nice touch by Ricky Starks. Now, I want to be honest, this was a really good match between these two, but within like 2-3 minutes tops, QT already got his ass involved and I'm just like, oh my God, Hobbs don't need this at all. We continue the match and everything is going really, really great between these guys. And I'm just wishing like QT, please don't get involved anymore because Hobbs is showing that he can do things all on his own. And then here we have QT who steps on the apron and he's distracting the referee. While he's distracting the referee, Hobbs go for a pin. And if you're counting while he's on top of Ricky, you would have already counted past 3. So Hobbs turned around like, what the hell is going on? Where's the ref? And he sees QT is distracting the referee. Now, he's distracting her, but like not for him to lose. Because at that point, he's already telling the ref to turn around. Hobbs is pinning Ricky, but the ref is trying to get him off the apron before she can get back into, officiating the match. So that was kind of annoying. And then Hobbs, he goes to QT and he told him to get the fuck off the apron and let the ref do her job. And while that's going on, Ricky takes advantage and he goes for the pin and he wins. Now, honestly, I'm not opposed to either one of these guys taking the win. I just didn't like how it happened. I really feel like Hobbs don't need any of this bullshit. So after the match, Hobbs does end up attacking QT. Then Aaron Solo comes into the ring and he gives him a spine buster. And then Hardy comes into the ring and she's a girl, so he's not going to put his hands on her. So he let it rock and he leaves the ring. And I am pretty sure this is the end of Powerhouse Hobbs and QT and friends because honestly, he doesn't need that. I think that was holding him back. And when you really look at the match, it does hold him back. He was having a really great match with Ricky. And obviously, they're using that angle of him leaving QTV, to be part of this match or whatnot. But I still feel like it does him no service in terms of him advancing onto the finals. So while the match was great, I just didn't care about the interference from QTV. I'm glad this shit is over. Next, we have a promo from Miro. And Miro is letting everyone know that he's ready for a fight, and that one thing he said that was interesting was that no one can hurt him and that he senses a great battle that everyone's been waiting for. I don't know if he's particularly talking about a specific type of feud with someone. I'm not sure what it is. It's pretty cryptic, but I would definitely like to see who Miro's going to be feuding with. When he was TNT champ, I was just so in love with the whole Redeemer gimmick and everything. And I just really want to see him succeed. He's super, super talented. So I can't wait to see what he does next in AEW. Next, after that, we had Willow. Willow would not be able to compete. She's not medically clear to go against Athena in the semifinals match. So they're going to have their match on Rampage next week. And she tells Athena that she's going to end up going after the ROH title. And Athena said, "You wish." So I'm looking forward to seeing their match. I don't see Athena taking a loss to Willow, though. I could see her possibly winning this whole thing, and if she does, I would not be mad at it. Next, we had Julia Hart. She's in the ring with, what's her name? Bambi. She's a local talent from Canada. Honestly, I thought that was Dewdrop. When I saw her, I was like, hold on, is that Dewdrop? But obviously it wasn't. This was a squash match. It was nothing of importance. We do have Brody King ringside looking so yummy, and I could appreciate that. After about 2-3 minutes, it was over. I don't see how this does anything for Julia. And then it surprised me on commentary. They were saying that this is Julia 23rd match that she's won in a row. When the hell did that streak started? I had no idea. Either way, congrats, Julia. I really hope they do something way more with her, because I could really appreciate, how they started off with Julia, and now they seem like they lost their way a little bit. Not with just Julia, but the House of Black as well. So next we do have a pre-recorded promo from Malachi Black, who is talking about Andrade. They stole his mask. Andrade want his shit back. And Malachi is like, well, you know what? If you want your mask back, you're going to have to come get it from me. And I'm going to teach you how to be great, even if I have to whoop your ass to make you great. So I like that. Then we have Andrade, who responds, calling Malachi a coward. And he's like, look, my mask means everything to me, but when the mask is off, I'm ready for a fight. Now, I like where we're going here with this, but I'm starting to sense here that we're not going to get LFI in this storyline at all, or at least not in the near future. This just really seemed more of just a personal thing just for Andrade. So I'm not really sure if LFI will ever come into this whole thing, but we can start off with Andrade doing his thing with the House of Black, but at some point he's going to need some reinforcements. Up next, we had the tag team eliminator match. I hate these things. FTR versus Juice Robinson and Jay White. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin? First of all, this was a really great match. I absolutely enjoyed this. One of my favorite tag matches so far this year. One of the things that's really been an issue with AEW is how the tag division has just gone way down for me. And this right here shows that business is about to pick up. They have a really great match. And I want to say this match was really, really long. I mean, we had 2 commercial breaks between this match. And don't let that discourage you, because these guys really put their all out there. Obviously, FTR being the baby faces, they're well received by the crowd. But Juice and Jay are freaking killing it in this match. And it's like, damn, I wish the crowd would cheer for them. But since they're booing, they're definitely doing their jobs as heels. Now, I really enjoy Juice and Jay's chemistry. They wrestle like they've been tagging for so long. And that's something I think AEW Tag Division needs right now, is to have these guys that are so comfortable with their partners in the ring, but can also do well individually too. So I love this match, guys. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's worth it. And having Nigel on commentary really, really helps with Jay and Juice, because Nigel definitely, he is siding with the heels throughout the show. And, you can really sense the love for the heels from Nigel during this match. So that really helps not have commentary commentary be so one-sided. I hate it when we have a whole bunch of commentators and they're all just baby faces. It is just so annoying. But this right here, you guys, check out this match. Surprisingly, Juice and Jay takes the win. Juice ended up pinning Dax for the win here. To be honest, that is the right move. However, I kind of didn't see that coming. I thought FTR was going to end up winning, and then they was going to go into some stupid-ass storyline with somebody else. So great call, AEW. The right team won. Later on that night, they do meet up again backstage, and Jay and Juice is like, hey, we want to have a 2 out of 3 falls match. I think it's on, no, not Dynamite, on Collision next week. So I'm really excited to see that. Now, the last time we got to see a match like that was with the Briscoes and FTR. So that would be really, really great to see. I do think that that would be something that people will be interested in seeing. Obviously, the titles will be on the line. I don't see them dropping, but I would definitely love to see Jay and Juice take the titles at some point. I'm really looking forward to that match. They did a really great job tonight. So next we have a promo from Christian. He is putting the TNT title on the line against Shawn Spears at Battle of the Belts next Saturday. It's going to air after Collision. Now, this whole promo, you're thinking that it's Christian versus Shawn Spears, the way he's talking. And then at the end of the promo, they put a graphic up to show the match. And you see Luchasaurus and you see Shawn Spears for the TNT title. And you're like, if you didn't even see the graphic, you would swear it's going to be Christian versus Shawn Spears. Now, this shit is really hilarious. I don't know how this helps Luchasaurus, but it's actually pretty entertaining for Christian to be acting like the TNT champ. Now, I'm really interested to see what's going to happen next week, if Christian's going to be the one to come out all in gear with the title on or whatever. And then Luchasaurus is going to be like, bro, fall back. I'm the one with the title here. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to see. Next up, we have Scorpio Sky. Oh my God, he is so handsome. Versus Action Andretti. Now, Action Andretti didn't even get an entrance, so he just got basically the jobber entrance where he was already in the ring. Scorpio Sky comes out, and the audience is lukewarm. And I'm like, hold on, do y'all not know who this is? Anyway, they have a really great match, and oh my God, here comes picture in picture, and here comes a commercial. And I really think that that ruins the moment. It's like you're having a return match, and a good portion of it is picture in picture and commercials. And it's just like, holy shit. When I was a kid, I don't even remember so much commercials or whatever. I don't know if it's just me, if I'm just being annoyed at this point, but I don't think the commercial break really did anything to help that. Either way, what we were able to see, they were able to have a really great match. Like I said, the crowd was not so receiving at first, but then things did pick up and they were getting behind these guys in the match. Now, Scorpio Sky does take the win with a TKO. My only complaint with this match here, after the commercials, obviously, is that it wasn't long enough. And these guys were right before Joe and Punk. So I was kind of hoping that it would be maybe another 5 more minutes. I think that would make a world of a difference for them. But then I figured that they were going to at least need 20 minutes for the main event. If it wasn't for the time, I really think we would have gotten way much more out of these two guys. But I do recommend checking this out. They did a great job. Congrats to Scorpio Sky for returning to AEW. All right, you guys, main event time. CM Punk versus Samoa Joe in the Owen Hart Cup Tournament semifinals. Now, I'm just going to say this. If you guys are expecting to see something high pace, something that's going to be them bouncing from one side of the ring to the next and everything, like they used to do back 18 years ago, you're in the wrong place. These guys are definitely older, and I don't know what it is, if it's because CM Punk is next to Joe, but he just looks so scrawny in this match. I don't know. But anyway, they really do give a really great match, and they have a really great pace, knowing that they're not able, well, they're still really great in the ring, but they're just not 18 years younger. You know what I mean? So they give themselves a really good pacing. The match was, I don't know. I think it started by like 9:40, something like that. So I was like, oh, damn, they're going to give us maybe like 20 minutes here. I would like to see how long CM Punk can do against Samoa Joe, because this is not CM Punk versus Kojima or anything. This is Samoa Joe. He is so intimidating in the ring. When he's on the mic, oh my God, I could listen to him all day. He's a perfect heel. And I love his presence in the ring. And I was feeling a little worried for CM Punk. Now, like I said, really great pacing here. And these guys are being really, really competitive with each other. CM Punk knows he's always lost against Samoa Joe. So he needs this win. And Samoa Joe was like, hey, I can beat your ass again and make you lose. And I really did enjoy this match. Like I said, if you're expecting something that you've seen before with these guys, you're going to be slightly disappointed. Now, throughout this match, we do have CM Punk trying to get that GTS. And even one of those times that he went to hit the GTS, we have Samoa Joe countering into a crossface. And here is the crowd booing him. They're not happy about him using the crossface. Now, throughout this match, the crowd is really going for CM Punk. To me, I didn't really care who wins this, but I was pretty sure it was going to go to Punk. It was just a matter of how that was going to happen. And how does that end up happening, you guys? A surprise roll-up. When I tell you that I was just stunned, I was like, hold on. The ref didn't just count the 3 on a roll-up. Okay, let me just say this. In the moment, I wasn't feeling it. I'm still kind of not feeling it. But let's be honest. Throughout this match, he kept trying to hit his finisher maybe about 4 times or so. And Joe, he's just too big for him to hit that GTS. He could have gone for an Anaconda Vice or something, but he didn't do that. And for whatever reason, he got desperate and went for the roll-up. And that secured him the win. At this point, that's all that matters to Punk, is that he finally got a chance to beat Samoa Joe. Now, even though I didn't like how it happened, it is what it is. Punk advances onto the finals against our boy Ricky Starks. And I'm cool with that, as long as Ricky gets the win for the whole damn tournament. Now, even though it ends like that with the roll-up or whatever, that kind of leaves the door open for something to happen in the future. So I'm not mad at it. So what happens is that Joe and Punk, they're on opposite sides of the ring, sitting on the ground looking at each other. And Joe's like, I know this bitch did not beat me like that. So Joe, he goes and grabs CM Punk, lock his ass up in a coquina clutch. And here's Punk fading, gone. And he's laid out in the ring. Joe's like, you know what? I'm not finished with him. He goes and go get a steel chair, and he's going to go waxing Punk with it a couple of times. But then here comes FTR running down to the ring like grandpas. They could barely walk after that tag team match that they had with Jay and Juice. And I'm just like, Joe, don't just run off or whatever because you see FTR coming down here. They can barely walk. Hit them with the chair a few times and then go back and attack Punk. But that doesn't happen. Joe ends up leaving. And here we have FTR tending to CM Punk's wounds in the ring. And then here comes Ricky Starks at the stage. And he is looking at CM Punk like, bro, I see you. It's you and me next week. I'm going to win this tournament. Now, to be honest, I'm really glad that Ricky had advanced. Like I said, I didn't care if Hobbs would have won. That would have been great too. But CM Punk, he doesn't need this one as far as winning the whole damn tournament. I would like to see what more they're going to be able to do with Punk and Joe. Because like I said, the door has been left open still. So something could still come out of this. So I'm looking forward to see what happens with that. But as far as the tournament next Saturday, it has to be Ricky. CM Punk, do the right thing and let the young talent go over. Ricky Starks absolutely needs this win. Guys, thanks so much for watching my review. I will be back on Tuesday with Dark Side of the Ring.